Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read Isaiah 23 to 28, Proverbs 24, and Psalm 29. Let's get started. The oracle concerning Tyre. Aware what ships of Tarshish, retires laborers, with a house of harp. From the land of Cyprus it is revealed to them. Be still, inhabitants of the coast, and the merchants of the sea, across the sea have filled it. And on the many waters, your revenue is the grain of Sheol, the harvest of the Nile. You the merchant of the nations, be ashamed to see, for the sea has spoken, the stronghold of the sea, saying, I have neither labored nor given birth, I have neither bred young men nor brought up young men. When the report comes to Egypt, there will be an anguish over the report about Tyre. Cross over to Tarshish, wail, inhabitants of the coast. Is this your exalted whose origin is from days of old, whose feet carried her so far away, whose purpose is against high, the bestower of crowns, whose merchants were princes, whose traders were the honor of the earth. The Lord has his purposes to fulfill the pompous pride of all glory, to dishonor all the honor of the earth. Cross over your land like the Nile, O daughter of Tarshish. There is no restraint anymore. He has stretched out his hand over the sea, he has shaken the kingdom. The Lord has given command concerning Canaan to destroy its strongholds, and he said, You will no more exalt your oppressed virgin daughter seen. Arise, cross over to Cyprus, even there you will have no rest. Behold the land of the Chaldeans, this is the people that was not. They are Syria destined for wild beasts. They erected their siege towers, they stripped their palaces bare, and made her a ruin. Where was she for Tarshish, for his stronghold is away. In that day Tyre will be forgotten for 70 years, like the days of one king. At the end of 70 years it will happen to Tyre as in the song of the prostitute. Take harp, go about the sea, a forgotten prostitute. Make sweet melody, sing many songs, that you may be remembered. At the end of 70 years, the Lord will visit Tyre, and she will return to her wages and will prostitute itself with all the kings of the world on the face of the earth. Her merchandise and her wages will be holy to the Lord. It will not be stored or hoarded. But her merchandise will supply abundant food and fine clothing for those who dwell before the Lord. The Lord will empty the earth and make it desolate, and he will twist its surface and scatter its inhabitants. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priests, as with the slaves, so with its master, so with his master, as with me, so with his mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, as with the creditor, so with the debtor. The earth shall be utterly empty and utterly plundered, for the Lord has spoken this word. The earth moans and withers, the world languishes and withers, and the people of the earth languish. The earth lies to fill under its inhabitants, for they have transgressed the law, violated the statutes, broken the everlasting covenant. They were cursed around the earth, and its inhabitants suffer for their guilt. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are scorched, and few men are left. The wine moans, the vine languishes, and all the merry hearts sigh. The mirth of the tambourines is still, and the noise of the jubilant has ceased. The mirth of the lyre is still. No more do they drink wine with singing. Strong wine is bitter to those who drink it. The waste of the city is broken down. Every house is shut up, so that none can enter. There's an outcry in the streets for lack of wine. All joy has grown darker, the gladness of the earth is banished, desolation is left in the sea. The gates are bowed into ruins, for thus it shall be in the midst of the earth, among the nations, as when an olive tree is beaten, and as at the gleaning when the grape harvest is done. They lift up their voices, they sing for joy. And with the majesty of the Lord they shout from the west, therefore in the east give glory to the Lord. In the coastlands of the sea give glory to the name of the Lord, the God of Israel. On the ends of the earth we hear songs of praise and of glory to the righteous one. I say, I waste away, woe is me, for the treasure have betrayed, but betrayed the stranger has betrayed. The terror and the pit and the snare are upon you, inhabitants of the earth. Ye who flees at the sound of the terror shall fall into the pit, and he who climbs out of the pit shall be caught in the snow. For the windows of heaven are open, and the foundations of the earth tremble. The earth is ugly broken, the earth is split apart, and the earth is violently shaken. The earth staggers like a drunken man, its waist like a hart, its transgression lies heavy upon, and it falls, and will not rise again. On that day the Lord will punish the host of heaven and heaven, and the kings of the earth on the earth. They will be gathered together as prisoners in a pit. They will be shut up in a prison, and after many days they will be punished, and the moon will be confounded, and the sun ashamed, for the Lord hosts reigns on Mount Zion in Jerusalem, and his glory will be before his elders. O Lord, you are my God, how exalt you, I'll praise your name, for you have done wonderful things, praise for the good law, faithful and true, for you made the sea a heap, the fortified city of the foreigners pass the sea, and is a city no more, it will never be rebuilt. Therefore strong peoples will glorify you, cities of ruthless nations will feed, for you being a stronghold to the poor, a stronghold to the needy in distress, a shelter from the storm and a shade from the heat. And the breath of the ruthless is like a storm against a wall, like heat in a dry place. You subdue the noise of the frightened, as heat by the shade of a cloud. So the strong of the ruthless is put down. On this mountain the Lord hosts. will make for all peoples a feast of rich food, a feast of well-aged wine, of rich food full of merit, of aged wine well refined. And he will swallow up on the most mountain the covering that is cast over all peoples, the veil that is spread over all nations. He will swallow up death forever. And the Lord God will wipe away tears from all faces, and the reproach of his people he will take away from all the earth. The Lord has spoken, it will be said on that day, behold, this is our God, we have waited for him. And he might say, This is the Lord we have waited for him. Let us be glad and rejoice in his salvation. For the hand of the Lord will rest on this mountain, and mountains shall be trampled down in his place, and straws trampled down in a dunghill. Down in a dunghill, and he will spread out his hands in the mystery. And the swimmer spreads his hands out to swim, but the Lord lay low as the his pride together with the skill of his hands. And the high fortifications of his walls he will bring down, and lay low, and cast to the ground to the dust. In that day this song will be sung in the land of Judah. He was strong sea, he sets up salvation as walls and bulwarks. Open the gates, that the righteous nation that keeps faith may enter. You keep him in the perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you. Trust in the Lord forever, for the Lord God is an everlasting rock, for he has humbled the inhabitants of the high. And a lofty sea he lays it low to the ground, casts it to the dust. The foot tramples it, the feet of the poor, the steps of the needy. The path of the righteous is lovely. You make love the way of the righteous. In the path of your judgments, O Lord, you wait for you. Your name and your remembrance are the desire of your soul. My soul yearns for you. In the night, my spirit within me earnestly seeks you. For when your judgments are in the earth, the inhabitant of the world learn righteousness. If faith is shown to the wicked, he does not learn righteousness. And learn the uprightness, he deals corruptly, and doesn't see the majesty of the Lord. O Lord, your head is lifted up, for they do not see. Let them see your zeal for your people, and be ashamed. Let the fire of your adversity consume them. O Lord, you will ordain peace for us, for you have indeed done for us all our work. So Lord our God, other laws besides you have ruled over us. But your name alone we bring to remembrance. They are dead, but they will not live. They are shades, but they will not arise. To that end you have visited them with destruction, and wiped out all remembrance of them. And you have increased the nation, O Lord. You have increased the nation, you have glorified. You have enlarged all the borders of the land. And Lord, in distress they sought you. They poured out a whispered prayer. And your discipline was among them, like a pregnant woman who wastes and cries out in her pain. So when she is near to giving birth. So we were because of you, O Lord. We were pregnant, we writhed, but we have given birth to wind. We have accomplished no deliverance in the earth, and the inhabitants of the world have not fallen. Your dead shall live, their bodies shall rise. You shall dwell in the dust. Awake and sing for joy. For your dew is the dew of life, and the earth will give birth to the dust. Come, my people, enter your chambers, and shut your doors behind you. Hide yourself for a little while, until the fury is passed by. For behold, the Lord is coming out from his place, to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. And the earth will disclose the bloodshed on it, and will no more cover its land. In that day the Lord with his hand hard and great and strong sword will punish the Leviathan and the fleeing serpent, the Leviathan and the twisting serpent, and he will slay the dragon that is in the sea. In that day a pleasant vineyard sing of it. I, the Lord, am its keeper, every way by wandering. They that anyone punish it, I keep it night and day. I have no wrath. Would that I had thorns and briars to bow, I would march against it, and I would burn them up together. But let them lay hold of my protection. Let them make peace with him. Let them make peace with me. In days to come, Jacob shall take root. They shall tear out, blossom, and put forth shoots, and fill the whole world with fruit. Has he struck them as he struck those who struck them? Or have they been slain as they slay the beast? It was like measure by measure. By exile you contended with them. He moved them with his fierce breath in the day of the east wind. Therefore by this the guilt of Jacob will be shameful, and this will be the full free of the removal of his sin. When he makes all the stones of the altars, like chalk stone crushed to pieces, no usher or incense altars will remain standing. For the fortified city solitary. A habitation deserted and forsaken, like the wilderness, land of the Gulf graces. There lies down the ships of mountains. Whose boughs are dry, they are broken. Women come and make a fire. But this is the people without discernment. Therefore he who made them will not have compassion on them. He who formed them will show them no favour. In that day, from the river Euphrates to the brook of Egypt, the Lord will thresh out the grain, and you'll be gleaned one by one. No people will return. And in that day, a great tremble will be blown, and those who were lost in the land of Assyria, and those who were driven out to the land of Egypt, will come and worship the Lord on the holy mountain of Jerusalem. The proud crown of the drunkards of Ephraim, and the fading flower of its glorious beauty, rested on the head of the rich valley of those who overcome with wine. Behold, the Lord is one whose mighty is strong, like a storm of hail and destroying tempest, like a storm of mighty overflowing waters. He casts down to the earth with his hand. The proud crown of the drunkards of Ephraim will be trodden under foot, and the fading flower of the glorious beauty which is on the head of the rich man, will be like the first ripe fig before the summer. When summer sees it, he swallows it. This is in his hand. In that day the Lord of hosts will be a crown of glory, and a diadem of beauty to the remnant of the people. His spirit justice to him who sits in judgment, and his right for those who turn back the battle at the king. These are real with wine, and stagger with strong drink. The priest and the prophet are real with strong drink. They swallow by wine. They stagger with strong drink. They rule on vision. They stumble in giving judgment. For all tables are full of filthy vomit, with no space left. To whom will he teach knowledge, and to whom will he explain the message? Those who will weed from the milk, those taken from the breast, precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little, there a little. For by people of strange lips, and with a foreign tongue, the Lord will speak to this people to whom he has said, this is rest, give rest to the weary, and this is repose, yet they will not hear. And the word of the Lord will be to them, precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little, there a little, that they may go and fall backward, and be broken, and stand, and take. Therefore hear the word of the Lord, ye scoffers, who rule the people in Jerusalem, because you say, we have made a covenant with death, and with shall we have an agreement. When the overwhelming whip passes through, it will not come to us. We have made lies our refuge, and in falsehood we have taken shelter. Therefore thus says the Lord God, behold, I am the one who has laid as a foundation inside, a stone, a tested stone, a precious cornerstone, of a sure foundation. And whoever believes will not be in haste. Now make justice to life, and righteousness upon life, and hell will sweep away the refuge of life, and waters will overwhelm the shelter. Even your covenant with death will be annulled, and your agreement with Sheol will not stand. And the overwhelming scourge passes through, you will be beaten down by. As often as it beats down, as often as it passes through, it will take you. From morning by morning, it will pass through. From morning by day, and it will be sheer terror to answer the message. When the bed is too short to stretch oneself on, and the courage too narrow to wrap oneself in. The Lord will rise up on Mount Perazim, as in the valley of Gibeon. He will be vast. To do his deed, strange is his deed, and to work his work, and his work. Now therefore do not scoff, lest your bonds be made strong. For I have heard a decree of destruction from the Lord God of hosts against the whole land. Give heed and hear my voice, give attention, hear my speech. Does he who plows for sowing plow continually? Does he continually open and harrow his ground when he has leveled his steps? Does he not scatter deal, sow cumin, and put its wheat and rice and barley in its proper place. And Emma as the border, where he is rightly instructed. His God teaches him, deal is not threshed with a threshing sledge, nor was a cartwheel rolled over cumin, but deal is beaten out with a stick, and cumin with a rod. Does one crush grain for bread? No, he does not. He does not thresh a fire. When he drives his cartwheel over it with his horses, he does not crush it. This also comes from the Lord of hosts. He is wonderful in counsel and excellent in wisdom. Proverbs 24. Be not envious of evil men, nor desire to be with them, for their hearts devise violence, and their lips talk of trouble. By wisdom a house is built, and by understanding it is established. By knowledge its rooms are filled with all precious and pleasant riches. A wise man is full of strength, and when a man of knowledge enhances his mind. Nor by wise guidance you can wage a war, and in abundance of counsel there is victory. Wisdom is too high for a fool. In the gate he does not open his mouth. Whoever plans to do evil will be called a Shema. The devising of folly is sin, and the scoffing is an abomination to mankind. And if you faint in the day of adversity, your strength is small. Rescue those who are being taken away to death. Hold back those who are summoned to the Lord. If you say, behold, we do not know this, does not he who weighs the heart perceive it? Does not he who keeps watch over your soul know? Then will we not repay man according to his work? My son, eat honey, for it is good, and the drippings of a honeycomb are sweet to your taste. Take that wisdom as such to your soul. If you find it, there will be a future, and your hope will not be cut off. Not in weight as the wicked man against the dwelling of the righteous. Do no violence to his name. To his home, as the righteous falls 7 times and rises again, but the wicked stumble in times of calamity. Do not rejoice when your enemy falls, and let not your heart be glad when he stumbles, lest the Lord see and be displeased, and turn away his anger from him. Fret not yourself because of evildoers, be not envious because of the wicked. The evil man has no future, and like with the wicked will be put out. And some fear the Lord and do not join with those who do otherwise. For disaster will rise suddenly from them, and who knows the ruin that will come from them. But these are such things of the wise. Partiality and judging is not good. Whoever says to the wicked, you are in the right, will be cursed by he who have walked by nations. And those who rebuke the wicked will have delight, and a good blessing will come upon them. Whoever gives an honest answer kisses the most. Prepare your work outside. Get everything ready for yourself in the field, and after that build your house. You know a witness against your neighbor without cause. And do not deceive with your lips. Do not say, I'll do to them as he has done to me. I'll pay the man back for what he has done. Now I passed by the field of a slugger, by the vineyard of a man like himself, and behold, it was all overgrown with thorn, and the ground was covered with nettles, and the stable was broken down. And I saw and considered it. I looked at it and received instruction. The little sleep, and the little slumber, and the little falling of the hair to rest, and poverty will come upon you like a robber, and want like an armed man. Psalm 29. Ascribe to the Lord a heavenly beings. Ascribe to the Lord glorious strength. Ascribe to the Lord the glory due his name. And worship the Lord in the splendor of holiness. Worship the voice of the Lord is over the waters. The God of glory thunders. The Lord over many waters. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of mercy. The voice of the Lord breaks the snares. The Lord breaks the snares of the Lebanon. He makes Lebanon to skip like a calf, and Syrian like a young wild ox. The voice of the Lord flashes forth flames of fire. The voice of the Lord shakes the wilderness. The Lord shakes the wilderness of Kadesh. The voice of the Lord makes the deer give birth, and strips the forest bare. In his temple all cry glory. The Lord sits enthroned over the flood. The Lord sits enthroned as king forever. May the Lord give strength to his people. May the Lord bless the people with peace. Now the sun, I shall nourish with the Lord's power. Raise my hands, our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us today our daily bread, and give us the temptations and given our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. For yours is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. See you tomorrow. Bye.